By December, I went to around 80K. So my reply rate, so it went from 30 to 67%.
Hey Samuel, thanks a lot for taking the time today. I'm sure to get started, people would love to hear your story.
Yeah, my story is pretty simple. I'm Samuel Koch from Germany. And when I started with this whole program from ColdIQ, I was around like 10K a month revenue. I have a small agency and my focus is on recruiting for a recruiting service. It's a recruiting agency and it's serving the companies in the software sector or the IT sector and also in the construction sectors. And I joined the program in early 2025 with only one employee, so me and one more. I had one guy for the whole conversation stuff with the candidates or the potential new employees for my customers. And my goal was pretty clear. I don't want it to scale with more employees. So I wanted to hold the headcount small, so only me and one more employee, but scale my revenue. And that's what we did. By December, I went to around 80K in the whole month. But I have one more assistant now. So we are 3 people, but I think it's okay from 10 to 80 with just one more person.
Cool, congrats. And like when you joined the program, what was like the main thing you were trying to focus on?
Yeah, the main thing for me was to get good customers. So because in the headhunting business, it's not that complicated to get clients, but it's complicated to get good clients, you know? So that was the main thing for me to reach out to the right person.
Cool. And did you have any experience with automation before? Like how were you doing your prospection back in the days when you got started?
Not really. I heard about some LinkedIn outbound stuff, like sending connection requests and stuff, but it was basic level. I didn't have any experience in this whole this automation place.
And how were you doing lead generation when you got started? Was it like purely manual? Were you like using referrals? Were you just like trying to tap into your existing network? What was the process you were following?
Yeah, I just did cold calling. Here in Germany, we have like a database called Norddata. I don't know, maybe it's also international, but you can buy like the name of the company, the name, and the CEO name, and then you can reach out just to the gatekeeper number and try to get to the CEO, and then maybe he looks for new employees and maybe not. And also, if he looks for employees, he just got called so many times, so they don't really want to talk to you. So it was pretty tough before, just cold calling.
And what did you learn in the program that you then implemented? Like any workflows, any like tools that you've discovered that you could like explain to the audience?
Yeah, I think the most important part for me is to reach out to the right person to the right time. So, and what do we have in the recruiting business? Okay, you have like platforms, like you have job platforms like Indeed or Stepstone or any platform else. I don't know. It depends where you're from. In Germany, Indeed is pretty good. So for me, the most or the best part was just to scrape like Indeed databases and reach out with to the right time, you know. So when they post on Indeed, reach out maybe 1 or 2 days later, and just to have the perfect timing. I think that was the best part for me, or the part with the biggest leverage for me.
Did you have any prior Clay experience before joining the program? Like were you aware of Clay? Had you heard about the tool?
Yeah, I heard about the tool, but I never worked with the tool. So I have just a little bit experience with ChatGPT. Just type anything in and see what happens, you know.
Cool. In terms of like GTM workflows today, like are you building any automated Clay tables or are you still doing like mainly manual outreach?
When I started, I did like build a list with Clay, and then I had like a static list. So it was also pretty good, but now I'm on the other level, or one level above, I would say. I have like not a static table. I have like an table. Anytime if then is there a new job posting on Indeed or Stepstone or whatever, I reach out immediately. So I build a workflow what's perfect for me, and it just runs.
Perfect. So like a nice evergreen campaign where the idea is that like you just scrape whenever there is a new job opening and then the enrichment happens automatically, correct?
Yeah.
And as you continue to grow, like what were the main changes in the business over the last few months?
When I started, the main challenge was I had many leads, very many leads. I had to like qualify them better, and I think the main challenge was to pick the right customers for me. Yeah, and yeah, but it went pretty good because if you have more leads, I also then had more leads for candidates. I could do more placements, and I think that the most important part for me was just to get new customers, and after that, the rest was pretty easy.
And once you started signing like more and better customers, how did you handle the fulfillment once the volume of client increase?
Yeah, the fulfillment part, I built like in LinkedIn automation with Clay, because you can reach out via LinkedIn, obviously to new candidates, and that's what I'm doing. But you have to personalize, or you build a personalization. I don't know the right word for it, and you can just say, Clay, okay, check the profile of the person, write in personalization first line or something like that, and it increased my answer rate or my reply rate to about 67% in my LinkedIn outbound tool. And before that, I was around 30 or 40%. So my reply rate increased by almost double. So it went from 30 to 67%. That was a game changer, because now I had more leads. And now I had the first time one problem. My employee had a booked out calendar. So the whole week, like 40 or 50 candidate appointments. And now we had to check in the appointment setting, okay, who's a good candidate or who's not a good candidate. But I think he can handle around 20 to 30% more. And I could also help him, but yeah, I think we're good for now.
Cool. That's a nice problem to have. And now looking at 2026, what are going to be the main things you want to focus on when it comes to first client acquisition and client fulfillment? Anything you're like planning to implement in the business for the months to come?
The most important part for me now is to do a perfect setup for me, because I think we're pretty good now, but I think I can increase the results on my client acquisition and on the fulfillment side around to 20 to 30%. And when we build this whole setup, yeah, I will recruit one or two more person, one for sales and one for the fulfillment part, because I think then I can double the revenue with not that much costs, you know.
And if we look at the transition from where you were at the beginning, making 10K per month, to now making 80K per month, what do you think was the most important thing you put in place to like have that such fast increase in revenue? Was it automation? Was it like a better fulfillment? If you had to pick one thing, what do you think it is?
I think it was the automation and the client acquisition. That was the most important part, because I think we were okay in the whole fulfillment part, you know. But I think the client acquisition was the most important part for me, with automations, with Clay and the Indeed scraper and stuff like that.
Love it. Cool. Then thanks a lot for the time today. Really appreciate it.
Real.
And I will see you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.